Hey there, welcome back to World Drum Club. I'm your guest instructor, Dave Holland. We thought it'd be fun to go ahead and continue our hybrid percussion kit exploration with some additional grooves. So we're going to do 3 fairly simple grooves, 2 that are borrowed from traditional rhythms, and then 1 that I made up to sort of show you the creative possibilities with this hybrid percussion kit. So if you haven't seen lesson 1, definitely go back and check that out. We're going to be continuing with the information and the techniques that we covered in that lesson. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Our first groove is based on a Afro-Cuban rhythm called Bolero. And I'll show you how we're going to set it up like this. So to create our Bolero, we're going to be using our large brush on djembe and fingers on the wooden bongo. The pattern on djembe is going to include a little bit of a sweeping motion, 1/4 and 2/8. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add in our Bolero pattern like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them together and it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like we did in lesson 1, I'm going to simply support with my feet, playing a boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, boom on pedal cajon and cabasa pedal. It'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. Groove number 2 is going to be based on a Rumba guaguancó, one of the 3 primary rhythms found in the Afro-Cuban Rumba tradition. And it's going to be spelled out sort of like this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Guaguancó. Guaguancó. Now we're going to put that rhythm on our bongo. Traditionally, it would be played on tumbadoras or congas. We're going to put that on our bongo. And then you'll notice that there are 2 beats before that rhythm pattern gets started. We're going to play that first part of the rumba flamenco pattern that we covered in lesson 1 on djembe and brush on darbuka, like this. Ba, boom, ba. All right, let's go ahead and break it down and show you what it sounds like with those 2 patterns together. So on this pattern, I'm going to be using my right hand on djembe and bongo, and a smaller brush for some accents and ghost notes on the darbuka. It's going to sound like this for the first 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll follow with the guaguancó pattern on bongo like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to simply fill in the pattern with some ghost notes, predominantly on the left hand. You'll notice that I often have the tendency to sort of accent beat 4 with my left hand as well. I think that just sort of helps it groove a little bit better. So here we go with the entire pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like we did with the Rumba flamenco pattern, I'm going to simply support this groove, quarter notes with my right foot on cajon and off beats on the cabasa pedal. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go, groove number 3. It's an original groove, but certainly inspired by many of the grooves from the world that we've been talking about so far. It's what we often refer to as a linear groove, and that means that each hand is going to be working separately, not playing simultaneously. All right? Now, this is a wonderful way to sort of start playing around with the instruments that you have and start to create your own thing. All right? Let's break it down one beat at a time. So for this pattern, we're going to stay with the same hand and brush configuration. Here's the first group of 4/16 notes. The second group of 4/16 notes is going to sound like this. Let's put together beat 1 and beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's beat 3, 4/16 notes, starting with brush on the darbuka. So now we're going to put together the first 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. The last beat, 4/16 notes, starting with bongo. Now let's put together all 4 beats to create the entire pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go, some new grooves to work on Hybrid Percussion Kit. Hey, don't be afraid to change out the instruments that you have. Try some of the grooves that inspire you and make up your own thing. Hey, be sure to subscribe to this channel and check out World Drum Club on Patreon.com. You can also find me on Patreon.com if you want to find out what I'm up to, or find me on InteractiveRhythm.com as well. And we'll see you right back here very soon for more World Drum Club.